What's up, guys? Mo here. If you remember last time that you were here, by the way, thank you for being here. We created this HTML file together. And remember the code? We used HTML tags to create this page, we used opening tags, closing tags, what's inside the tag. It could be another tag, and it could contain its own text, and some tags didn't have closing tags, and all that. Okay? Now, today I'm going to give you a map of HTML as promised. Now, why would you need a map of HTML? First of all, it's going to help you, as I told you in the previous video, it's going to help you not get lost along the way as we dive into details. It's going to help you develop a bird's eye view of HTML. The second thing it's going to do is when you want to search for something, when you want to look for a new tag that you don't know, if you already have a categorization of the tags in your mind, you will know better where to look for that tag, what kind of tag you're looking for. And the third thing, and the most important thing that it's going to do, is it's going to help you learn HTML faster and better, because our brain likes to associate things and categorize things, and that way it will learn faster, better, and more efficiently. So let's just get to the map already. HTML, as I like to categorize it, has 5 types of tags. I call the first kind top-level tags. These tags define the structure of your HTML file and control how the browser reads your tag. Let me show you how in the file that we created last time. I'm going to go to the beginning of the file that we created last time and type HTML and press tab. And you might say, holy crap, what's happening here? And let me show you the code that Visual Studio Code just wrote for us. This is the code. The rest is our code from the previous session. So most of this is just structural tags. This first tag is a doc type tag. This tells the browser that this is an HTML5 file. And if you don't know anything about the history of HTML and HTML4 and XHTML and all that crap, just know that this is something we put at the beginning of every HTML file in order to tell the browser that this is a modern HTML. The next tag is an HTML tag, and this tag will contain everything that you write in the file. And inside this HTML tag, you have 2 other big chunks of code, the head tag and the body tag. The head tag, which is itself a structural, a top-level tag, as I call it, contains the second category of HTML tags. They are called meta tags. They give the browser and robots and everyone that is interested some additional data about your page. Like we have the title of the page here. And you will see this on the title bar of the browser or the tab that you have opened the HTML file on. I'm going to write Mario K here and save the page and open it in the browser, and you will see that we have Mario K here. Okay, so that's how you write things on the tab. And all the other tags in the head tag are also meta tags. So for now, I'm going to delete this one, and these 2 tags, and I'm going to keep this. This tells the browser that my file contains UTF-8 characters. And if you want to write anything in non-Latin characters, non-ASCII characters, you need to set this to UTF-8. Like if you want to have Arabic script or emoji on your page, you better set this to UTF-8. And everything else will be in the body tag. So I'm going to move these to the body tag. And now this is a valid HTML file. This is a complete HTML file. I'll refresh it and nothing changes because all we have added is structural tags and 1 meta tag, the title tag. Before we add this, we just had the address of the file. I can delete it so you can see what this does. See, this is just the address of the file. but you can have the title and it will show on the tab or the title bar if your browser doesn't have tabs. Okay, now you know three types of tags. The structural tags like head, HTML, and doc type, and body, and meta tags like meta and title. And also, remember these? These are markup tags from last session. These tags mark up your text. They don't create anything. They don't create a section. They don't create a block. They just mark up the text. It's like you say, this is the beginning, this is the end of my selection, and I want you to do this to my text. I want you to make it bold. I want you to make it italic or whatever. They don't break the flow of your code. But there's another type of tag like BR tag that do break the flow of your code. But BR tag doesn't contain anything itself. Some tags, however, do, like H1 tag. I'm going to write please subs and check it in the browser. And you can see that this is a big text. It has some padding on the top, on the bottom, and it automatically jumped to the next line. See, I don't have any BR tags here. And if I do an H2 tag, these don't need any BR tags because they make divisions. They make sections on the page. We call them block tags. Markup tags are called inline tags. Division tags are block tags. They make a block and they take up the whole width of the page unless you use something like CSS to control them. And the final type of tags are tags that make objects. Like when you put a video on a page, or a form, or an input, or a button, or a link, a table, whatever. Everything that you see on web pages, they're all just HTML. So there's a way to do that in HTML. Of course, you need CSS to make them look the way you want and JavaScript to make them behave the way you want. But to define the objects, to put them on the page, you just need HTML tags. So I'm going to create an easy one, an input tag. That's it. And see, you can input some text here. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.